Growing up, you often didn't talk about your past.
Mm.
Why was that?
Well, first of all, it was very complicated. Also, your dad spoke so much and told so many stories about his life and his growing up that I really couldn't get a word in edgewise a lot of the time. So that had a lot to do.
But he came from a big family in Mississippi.
Yes.
A much different family than your own, poor family essentially. But it was a much larger family. You never really had that sense of what a family
no,
could be.
I didn't have that, and I also didn't really have a mother and father figure because my mother figure was my nanny, my nurse, who I called Dodo, and my father figure was my grandmother, who was Nanny Napoleon, and so I really
She worshipped Napoleon.
Absolutely worshipped Napoleon, and
That was her model.
her role model, her model in every way.
You think she was actually almost maybe crazy?
I loved her so much, but I do think she was in many ways sometimes deranged, you know.
For people who don't know, I mean, you were the subject of this custody battle at the height of the Depression in 1934. You're 10 years old, and it was a battle between your mother, who you really didn't know very well, and your aunt, your father's sister. But also behind your aunt was your grandmother and your governess.
Well, yes, they really sort of plotted because I didn't even know that my aunt existed until I was 9. Because after my father died when I was 15 months old, my mother took me to live in France, in Paris, and
you didn't really even know her. I mean, you would see her kind of coming and going out to parties, but you didn't have a real relationship.
I had no relationship with her at all, and I just worshipped her from afar, and she was so beautiful, you know.
You never really felt much connection to the Vanderbilts.
I felt no connection.
You felt like an imposter.
I felt like an imposter, yes.